Namaskar, everyone. So, welcome to Sunday. In the meditation, I said that we should honor the God within, that the physical body is considered a temple in which the Spirit of God dwells. Let's stay on that theme for a moment. Of God is within. Of course, God is without, but not just in a murti or a holy book. God is in everything and everywhere. We say it, but do we really mean it, understand it, experience it? That God is in everyone, that the Spirit of God moves the body. The spark of life within us, it's divine, it's God. So where does the unholiness come? It is in our minds only, the thoughts we create. But let me speak a little further of this God within. The deeper understanding is that God is within me. Your mind cannot operate without that power of God within the mind. The energy of God, the prana, the life force of God is what you use to create a thought, what you use to create an emotion, what you use to revitalize the body. Every time you breathe, you're breathing the prana of God, the life breath. Breath is life, we are told. The body comes alive when the body comes out of the mother. It has to take a breath. It has to breathe, and that's when the pranas come into the body. The Spirit of God comes into the body. The life force comes into the body. But do you honor that life force within you? If you're going to honor the God, you want to go into the temple, you want to say a prayer, but do you honor the life force within you? The power to think, the power to feel, the power to breathe, the power to act. Do you honor that? They're called Shaktis. Those powers are called Shaktis, the power to think. It is called Jnana Shakti. The power to will something to make it happen. It's called Ichha Shakti. And the power to act, move, to do, is called Kriya Shakti. So these are the Shaktis of God within you. So what are you doing with the energy of God within you every day? What kind of thoughts are you creating with it? What kind of emotions are you creating with that energy of God? What kind of actions are you performing with that energy of God? So honoring God is not about a temple and praying and giving an offering of bananas or flowers. No. You're giving God back what God has given to you. No, the more important offering is the offering of that energy inside. What are you doing with it? Those of us who have a deeper understanding, then we do not want bad thoughts in the mind, unholy thoughts. We do not want to think negative about anybody. We don't want to say harsh words to anyone. We don't want to think negative thoughts about anyone. About this person shouldn't exist in the world anymore, this person's a bad person, something should happen to this person. We should never, never, never have those thoughts. Rather, thoughts of goodness. May you be blessed. May you be transformed from the darkness into the light. We are told, love your enemies. The Christ said it. The Buddha said it. Show love. Because they are ignorant. What did Christ say on the cross? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. The height of ignorance. So you forgive ignorance like He did. What are you doing with the energy? Are you breathing life force into the body every day? Are you learning to breathe properly, pranayama? Are you keeping your body healthy? This sacred gift, it's a gift to you. Nature has took 9 months to create this body. And then life continues to support you. I told you, every time you go pick a fruit or you plant a vegetable, they don't happen just like that. The universe is feeding you. Some of us want to kill the animals to eat. We create pain in others just for food. But when you pick up a fruit that is going to drop, nature is offering the seeds, the fruits, the greens. Nature is offering, you don't have to kill to eat. How are you honoring the divine? How are you honoring the divine? What are you doing with those pranas of thinking? The quantum energy of a thought. What are you doing with it? How are you meeting your day every day? How are you treating with your neighbor, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother? How are you treating with them? How are you treating with the God within them? Think about that. That's where the real honoring is. That's where the real worship is. How can you go in a temple with your unholy thoughts? How can you go to a temple with those unforgiving thoughts that you have within you, and those negative thoughts and intentions that you have towards others? Your presence should be a holy presence. You should be channeling the energies that are sacred, that are full of light, not darkness, that are full of light. This is the energy that you have, that you can turn into a thought or an emotion or an action. And that's where you become the alchemist. You can convert that prana into light, into goodness, and spread that goodness everywhere. That is what the real devotion to God is, the real offering to God is, the offering of a thought, the offering of an emotion, the offering of a desire, the offering of action. That is where it is. That's the only God I know, the God of life, the God of wisdom, the God of love, the God of kindness, the God of charity. That's the God that I know. And we become godlike when we assume those qualities. When we honor those qualities, we cherish them, and we act them out. We channel them. So how are you going to honor God today? How are you going to honor God today? Go to our temple and pray. Do you pray and say, take away my negative thoughts? Do you pray and say, take away my aggressive and negative emotions? Do you pray and say, please purify my actions? Let me see the ignorance within me, take it away. That's the better prayer. And when you sit in meditation, what do you do with this energy that you have? The thought energy, the emotional energy. What do you do? The breath, what do you do with it? Make it an offering. Make it an offering. With every breath in the meditation, you should be saying a mantra. With a full heart of desire, you should be saying, let me be a channel of your love and wisdom and goodness in this life. Let my actions be pure and for the benefit of the world. And let my life in this body be a blessing to my world. That's the prayer you should be saying. That's what you should be sitting and thinking in your meditation. What did you do with your meditation? How did you use that 20 minutes of silence that I gave you? How did you use it? To create a better person for this day? Or sitting there not knowing what to do? Let's light up this world with a light from within. Let's make a difference in this world. Let's be a blessing to this world. Let's honor the life force within. That is the God within. The source of power. It's limitless. The power behind every thought, behind every emotion, the life force of God is limitless. It doesn't die. Your life force, your prana doesn't die. Your true self inside doesn't die. Body will drop away. Body was designed for that. The body you are gifted only for a lifetime. But your soul will live on beyond the life. Have I inspired you? Will you make this day a different day? Will you be a blessing to your world? You don't have to go far. You don't have to travel to any country. Just Those before you, be a blessing to them. And when the bad karmas come, don't think that God is punishing you. You punish yourself. It is through your own actions that are not good that is bringing the bad karma, the bad consequences. So just change your action. Just reframe your mind and change your actions, and the good karmas will come. It is you who are creating your own destiny. God has given you everything. What are you turning it into? So much life God has given to you, so much mental power, so much emotional power, so much physical power. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? So I want to wish you a marvelous day. May the Spirit of God express itself through you. May you be a blessing to the world around you. May you be charitable, kind. May you spread wisdom and joy and abundance in the place. Give what you don't need. Give it away. Share it. Share it for those who need. Make the world a better place. That's what the Blue Star is about. That's what my life is about. And that's what your life is about. You just have to remember the wisdom. That's what your all life is about. The co-creation of a better world. A place of more love, harmony, peace, goodness, unity. Have a blessed Sunday, everyone. That's all I wanted to say. Better turn out into all of this. May we all be blessed. Namaskar, everyone.